Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to show you guys how to start FC25 Ultimate Edition if you guys buy the standard edition of EAFC, as that is of course coming out on Friday. Quickly before we get into today's video guys, if you are new around, be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications, tell us if there's any more videos on the channel. If you do enjoy it, smash thumbs up and let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. If you've got any more questions about anything, leave them in the comments and I'll be sure to answer you guys, but let's jump straight into it right now. Okay guys, so of course the Ultimate Edition has now been out for a fair bit of time. As the time of the standard edition going out, Ultimate Edition would have been out for an entire week, meaning anyone that bought the Ultimate Edition has had the full game for an entire week, which has got a nice head start on everybody else. But for you guys that have maybe just bought the standard edition, you might have had a 10-hour trial and just played a little bit of the game, or maybe you've just been on the web app and that is it. Today I'm going to show you exactly what you want to do as you do first load up Ultimate Team to be able to get the best start, get some packs underway to get some good players, start getting untradeable and tradable packs, and just really get a good start to the club. So of course the first thing you are going to want to do is check out your objectives, and the first thing you're probably going to see is your weekly rush objectives. And as you can see, these are the objectives as of right now, and we did go ahead and complete all of those. And when the standard edition goes live guys, these should have completely reset. So even if you've got the Ultimate Edition, you guys can redo these objectives. They should be completely reset when the standard edition does go live. But as you can see, from completing these objectives, we've got a 75 plus rare gold player, we've got a 78 plus rare gold player, a one of two 80 plus rare gold players, we then got an 81 plus rare gold player, and then a bunch of season SP, as well as a coin boost, as well as SP for all the others, and then finally getting an 84 plus times 2, as well as again some more SP to get through the season pass. So that's a great start to do. Rush is a really fun game mode, and you can basically play Rush with anyone that's in your club. Yes, there are objectives to get extra points, and if you want to work out how Rush works properly, I've got a full video dedicated to breaking that down. But you can essentially just use any player that you've got in your club to go ahead and get these points done, and you probably are going to get the same packs, if not slightly better packs, when the standard edition does drop. So this is something you definitely want to be doing. And if you've got any friends playing Rush, I highly recommend you play with them, as you are going to get extra Rush points simply by playing with a friend. You are going to get extra 3,000 Rush points just by playing with a friend. So I definitely recommend it if you've got any friends that are playing. And if you need to find people that are playing, join the Discord, and I'm sure people in the Discord will be happy to play with you. The next thing you of course want to do is go ahead and check any of these objectives here. You've got weekly and daily objectives, which are great for some season points, but they're not going to get you crazy packs. So your seasonal stuff you want to leave a little bit. You're not going to worry about that too much. It's when you come into your milestones and your foundations that is where it's going to be the good packs. So first of all, of course, the things you're going to be looking at is going to be your rivals mastery, which can be good for getting through the divisions. You have then of course got some things like your bronze squad mastery, which is going to give you a 50k pack, as well as some other packs by playing 25 games as a bronze team. It's exactly the same with a silver. You've then got your assist mastery. You can do all of these in squad battles guys. Go into the squad battles against the featured team or the team of the week, just put it on beginner difficulty, go ahead and get 400 assists for a 100k pack, and then you can go and do the goals as well, get 250 goals for a 100k pack, as well as a rare mega pack, and then of course some extra packs as well. So these are great for getting some packs underway and just be able to get a start. You've then obviously got your moments, which we'll jump into in a moment, but for moments you are going to get a 75 plus 2, and you're also then going to get a 100k pack if you do go ahead and complete all of the moments ones, if you've got enough coins to do that. So that's a great way to start. So just going through some of your objectives, there are some very easy ones to tick off. For your bronze and silver ones, you can load in against a friend, just get them to score an own goal and leave the game. That is going to count, but do not spam this. If you're going to do it like 10 games at a time and then back out and then go and play some actual Div Rivals games, go and play some Rush games and give it a break, because a lot of people are getting soft banned for this. They're going in, they're doing all 50 games at one go, then when they're loaded into an actual game they want to play, if they go and play Rivals, they might even win 6 or 7-0, then they get kicked out of the Ultimate Team servers at the end of the game, so they don't actually get the win for the game. So if you are going to do this with a friend and just back out of games, do it like 5 to 10 games at a time. Take a bit of time with it. Don't rush into doing it all at once, because you could get soft banned. The next thing of course you want to do is come over to your SBC section, and you're going to have foundation SBCs, which is something that are very good to do. These do give out some decent packs, so go through your foundation ones, get these done, just get a bit of fodder in the club, whether it's bronze and silver players. Do it in order as well. Do foundation 1, foundation 2, foundation 3, 4 and 5. Do it in the order that it is set up to do, because you are going to start getting enough fodder to hopefully be able to do this. You might have to buy a player here or there, but it shouldn't be too expensive. And then once you've done those guys, you want to be looking at maybe doing league and hybrid nations. Again, try not to spend too much money on these. Try and do them as cheap as you can with as many players that are in your club, from opening packs from the objectives that I have just shown you. So when you do the objectives, keep hold of everyone to start off with, and then look at doing your hybrid league and nations, as these are untradeable, but they do offer some really nice packs. They're talking 50k packs, 55k packs. So I definitely recommend you do go and do these if you can get them done, because once again, like I said, you've got some good coin or some good pack value at least coming out of these SBCs. Like I said, they are untradeable, but I'm seeing a lot of people and even myself pack some good players from these. So I definitely recommend doing them. Get some decent decent players in the club. Now you've done your objectives, you've done your SBCs, you can come over to play. Like I said, do your rush things. As you can see, the season ends in 1 day, 16 hours, which should be when the standard edition does go live. And it might not be the second the standard edition goes live. It might be like around about 6 to 8 o'clock in the morning UK time on that day that it does go live. But once this is available, I mean, you could even sit and try and get all of the rush points done for this weekly objectives to get as many rewards as you can. And then when the new rewards come early in the morning UK time, you can get onto the new weekly objectives, which could give you 2 sets of rush objectives, which could be a nice way of going about doing it. Of course, we've then got Rivals that is going to be out, but Rivals doesn't give you rewards until Thursday. So you are going to be waiting a while for Thursday. So maybe ignore Rivals for a bit and get your squad battles games done, guys. As we do look, if we take a look at the ranking system in squad battles, Elite 1 and Elite 2, if you can play on like World Class and Legendary, what I done was played Legendary against the low-rated teams and World Class against the high-rated teams. Last week, I finished Elite 2, but I didn't actually play my games properly. I played a couple to get some objectives done, and then realized I could have just kept playing the featured squad. So, it's quite easy to get Elite 1, to be honest. And for this, you are going to get a rare mega pack, which is a 55k pack, 2 75 plus times 10 packs, a team of the week pack, and a set 85 plus rare gold player, as well as 20,000 coins. All of these being completely tradable as well, guys. So, these are definitely worth doing, in my opinion. Squad battles is definitely worth grinding because it is only 12 games, 4-minute halves. You're going to spend a maximum of 8 minutes in a game of squad battles. And again, like I said, you only have to play 12 games to get your rewards. And your rewards will come out on Sunday for squad battles. So you've got a couple of days from Friday and Saturday to grind through the squad battles games. You know, 6 games a day, really, if you want to split it in half. You can get that done and get some very decent rewards to get your ultimate team underway on the Sunday when that does roll around. And of course, the other thing you guys want to be taking a look at, guys, is Moments. Moments is absolutely amazing. I have opened all of my Moments packs, so I'm not about to show you what's there. But you've got things like, you've got 81 plus times 2 packs. You've got 75 plus times 5 rare gold players packs, a draft token, as well as 2 50k packs, guys. And all of these are tradable. You can get 2 50k packs that cost 60 stars each, and both of those are tradable. So again, 50k packs that are tradable. Even worst case scenario, you get really bad packs, you're still looking at 6 to 7k per pack at the very, very worst. So obviously, if you've just started Ultimate Team, even if you get really bad packs, you're still looking at probably 15 to 20k on a realistic scale of just opening 50k packs for playing a couple of moments that are very, very easy to do. Do the foundations, do the milestones, do the seasonal challenges, get through those, and I'm telling you guys, the 50k packs are going to be so worth it. I definitely recommend that you guys do go ahead and do that. And then, of course, if you get a draft token out one of the packs, you could do a draft if you want to go about that way. But, of course, you guys aren't starting with FIFA points, so we're not going to be talking about opening packs. We're not going to be talking about doing a draft or anything like that. So you've already got a fair few packs come in now. You've got some objectives done for 50ks, 100ks, rare mega packs. You've then done some of your milestones for 50k packs. You've then started the SBCs for your League of Nations hybrid SBCs to get some packs out of there. You should now be in a very nice spot to have a lot of fodder within your club. And this is, of course, now you've done your squad battles games, everything like that. You should hopefully have some squad battle rewards in a couple of days. You might want to start looking at playing in Rivals, because, of course, you want to be getting as high into the Rivals as you possibly can before the rewards do come out on the Thursday. We'll be rolling around pretty soon. I'm telling you now, that Thursday will fly around, so don't put Div Rivals off for too long, because as you can see, I haven't been playing Div Rivals much. I'm still only in Div 6, and I've got 19 hours until my rewards come out, so I really need to get on the Div Rivals grind just to try and get some decent rewards. I recommend trying to get towards Div 5 for rewards, because that's when the rewards actually start getting pretty decent. So I definitely recommend you guys go ahead and do it. So I definitely recommend you guys do go ahead and do that. So now you're in a position where you probably got some coins in the squad, you've got some decent fodder in your team, you might even have some high-rated players that are untradeable. You might be thinking, where do I go now? And as I just mentioned, this is where you want to start building your squad. You want to start making a team, whether it's just using untradeable players, whether it's buying a couple of players and using some of the untradables. I don't recommend buying low-rated that are high-meta cards. People like Van der Ven, for example. He's only 80 rated or whatever he is, but he's about 50,000 coins at the time of recording this. Those players are going to drop in value because people that are getting the standard edition are likely to put a lot of FIFA points on, and then once they put FIFA points on, there's going to be a lot more coins in the market, but then there's also going to be a lot more supply in the market, which is going to bring those low-rated meta cards down. People like Udogi, for example, he's got a very meta card, and he's currently around about 15k. I think an 82 rated card is going to come out of packs very often, and their prices are going to come down in value. So try and avoid buying players like that for the foreseeable future, but the players you can buy are your high-rated meta players. Your players like Odegaard, your players like Rudiger, your players like Van Dijk, your players like Valverde, for example. Any of the high-rated meta players are people that you could probably put your coins into pretty safely, because I can see their prices rising, and even if they don't rise, they'll probably stay around the same sort of price of where they are now. So as you can see, even I'm in a position where a lot of my club is actually untradeable at the moment. I'm using a lot of pack-pulled, untradeable players. Someone like Odegaard is tradable, but I think his price is going to go up because he's too cheap. So I'm just using a lot of pack-pulled players to start off with because I know the market is going to inevitably crash when the standard edition does come out. So just be wary on where you're spending your coins when the ultimate edition does come out. You don't want to go and buy loads of players that are going to end up actually going down in value. And then the other thing, guys, that you can do is, of course, come over to your evolutions and start evolving some players. You should have a fair few evolutions available to do. Personally, I would avoid going near the paid Evos unless you want to really be paying Evos. I personally don't think they're worth it. You know, 50,000 coins at the start of the game is a lot of coins at the start of a game. Just to get an average player from a pretty poor card to a semi-decent card, like Manu, for example. All right, you could take him to an 82, but it's still a very basic card. There's 100% there's cards that are better than this on the market that you can go and buy for less than 50,000 coins. But I would definitely recommend taking a look at a lot of the Evos that you can do, guys, just to see if you can improve one of your favorite players and just see how they get on. You know, it might be someone worth doing, and it could be a nice improvement to your squad. So definitely worth doing that. But that, guys, is then going to leave you in a position where you're playing games, you've got a team going, and you might even have some spare coins, which is when you want to start trading and investing, guys. If you know how to trade and invest, that's great. And if you don't, I'm going to be uploading a bunch of trading videos over the next couple of days so you guys can get an idea of what sort of players you could be sniping, bidding on, and all that sort of stuff. And if I've not uploaded one by the time of you wanting to trade, go and check YouTube. There's a bunch of videos out there that are telling you guys exactly how to trade, the players to be sniping, the players to be investing in, then all that sort of stuff. So you can just search it and don't get baited into a lot of these SBCs, guys. A lot of the player SBCs aren't going to be worth it. You might think, oh, that's got a really nice card. Alex Garcia, for example, is actually a really nice card. He costs about 20,000 coins to do in the SBC, and it is a very, very usable card. He's nearly got all over 80 stats, and he's Spanish, he's got Bundesliga links. It's a good card to have in the squad. I'm not going to lie, that is one of the good ones to have. But if you're looking at someone like Fran Navarro, for example, you might think, Harry, he's got 87 pace and 86 shooting, 85 physical. That's a really good card to have. And if that's someone that's going to fit into your team, he might be a good card to have. But he is 3-star, 3-star. His card isn't crazy, crazy good. And in a week or two's time, this player is probably going to get replaced in your squad because new promos are going to come out, new cards are going to come out, and honestly, you're just not going to end up using a lot of these players like Danjuma, like Navarro, like Angel Sosa. They might just be worth leaving for now and not going into and doing, because like I said, there are going to be SBCs come out, there are going to be new promos come out, so that player is going to be replaced in your squad very, very quickly, meaning you have just tied up coins into an untradeable player that you now can't get any value for, and you're never going to use them. So I would just recommend avoiding a lot of the player SBCs, even people like Haaland, to be totally honest, because we all know what Haaland's like. Next week he'll go and score a hat-trick, he'll then go and get a 93 rated inform and just be a better card than what's already out and available, and you can get that card off the market with your coins. It's going to be even tradable, meaning you can get your coins back from at any point, whereas putting coins into an untradeable player at the start of the game is one of the worst things you can do. And also, guys, don't get baited into a lot of these SBCs like the 77 plus double upgrade. They're just not worth it. They are way too expensive for what you're getting back in return. And then the final thing that I would recommend, guys, is going back to the objectives tab and checking your seasonal pass, because here there are a lot of decent rewards. And you might be thinking, Harry, I've got all the SP from Ultimate Team. What do I do now? If you go back to pressing LT, you've got a bunch of different rewards. You've got manager, player, and clubs objectives. And if you come into these, guys, as you can see, you've actually got a lot of easy objectives that you guys can do. Whether you like, if you're someone that plays pro clubs, that's great. I don't play pro clubs, but I still got a bunch of these ticked off just to get some extra SP towards my season pass, just to get through it a bit quicker and get towards those higher rewards. Because of course, as you do get towards the end of the season pass, there are some really nice rewards available. You've got a Gareth Bale on loan, a Heung-min Son on loan. You've then starting to get some decent packs like an 81 plus times 2. You've then got bundle rewards of an 83 plus times 2. If we do keep going through it there, another 82 plus times 3, an 84 rare gold pack, an 83 times 3, a 1 of 83. Like, you're starting to get some really, really nice rewards. So I definitely recommend, if you're sort of in a position that I don't know what to grind in Ultimate Team, check out the objectives for other game modes like career mode and player career mode, and then also pro clubs, and just see if you can get any of these done, because there is a lot of SP available to get you through that season pass to start getting you some nice packs prepared for your Ultimate Team grind. But that, guys, is how I would start EAFC 5 Ultimate Team on the standard edition. If today's video has helped you out, guys, please be sure to smash the thumbs up, as it does help me out way more than you can ever imagine. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below, and also make sure you are subscribed and notifications turned on so that you don't miss any more videos that I am posting. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end, and I'll catch you on the next one in a bit. Peace.